and gentlemen, for this time, you all please rise and remove all headgear for a presentation of the colors by the Fargo Public Schools Air Force Junior ROTC under the direction of Colonel Stephen Hughes and Chief Master Sergeant James Gibson. The color guard is commanded by Cadet Carson Wallin, accompanied by Cadet Kenneth Carter, Cadet Hayden Ertall, and Cadet Declan Black. We ask that you please remain standing and hold your applause until the color guard has left the stage. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let us sing our national anthem by former Moorhead High School Spud student athlete, Miss Elise Army.
Hey, here we are live from the Moorhead Sports Center here on Spud TV as we get ready for another exciting 23-24 season of Spud's girls hockey. As we go live here on the new season, just got done with a great celebration of last year with the section championship in a fifth place finish at the state tournament. With me tonight, John, what's your thoughts on everything going into the new season?
You know, Mitch, I'm really excited about this season. We got a lot to compare against last year. Hopefully we can get a better finish in the state tournament, but I know these girls are good and they're ready for the challenge.
Yeah, a lot of talent returning. Lost a couple great ones in Olivia Dronin going to Bemidji State, starting her college career, and of course Bria Holm out in Maine, starting her collegiate career, both off to good starts. Maybe their teams aren't off to the best start, but that shows you the power of great players that we lost, but plenty in the cupboard here for the Spuds.
Yep. Lost a couple, but we've still got some. We got a Gopher commit, Casa Bud, and a Quinnipiac commit, Brewski.
And Brewski, yeah. So a couple here that definitely know how to play a little bit. Wayzata coming into this game here, had a game last night. They started off the season with a win over the Otters, winning 3-0. So they have a little experience coming into this game where we're new to the season but not new to each other. So Brewski will take the draw here starting off. She's going to take it against Jenna Britz. In goal, Crescent at one end, and number 35, Malin Erickson in the other end for Wayzata. So drop a puck, Spuds banging in deep, battle along the boards is Grammer. Flip back to neutral ice, Casabud will race back. She's going to pick it up in the Spud zone. She circles back around deeper on the net, pushes it up the wall to Grammer. Off her stick, but on the stick of Brewski. They're coming, possible 3-on-1. Nope, up past Casabud, down in the zone, and they go for a change. Wayzata back up the ice, but turned over there. Heeneman has it for a second, off her stick. And Wilson will pick it up in the defensive zone. Pushes it across, hits the back of a Spud. Now picked up again by Melquist. Melquist off the glass to Heeneman. Heeneman comes in the zone. Little help from Stage as she's to her right. She goes down in the corner, brought back up. Wayzata trying to get it clear. Sanders for Wayzata puts it back out to neutral ice. Tipped towards Wilson, past her, deep back into the Spud zone. Picked up there by Hansen for Wayzata. Heeneman now along the wall battling. She has a puck on her stick. Pushes it to Melquist, off her stick to neutral ice. Spud's trying to get it deep. Everybody kind of going for a change on both teams, and it goes back to the deep in the Spud zone, and we'll have our first whistle here at 15:35 on the Bert's Truck scoreboard. So off to a somewhat, I'll say, not perfect start, but what you'd expect early season.
Yep, absolutely. Not quite a shot on net, but we're moving the puck around, looking for some opportunities.
Face off, won by the Spuds. Casabud's going to put it back down into the corner. Salvovold there putting a little bit of pressure on. Now Home comes onto the other side. On the stick of Claire Bergman, she gets the first shot of the season onto the net. Corton battling in the corner with Home. Push back around. Corton still with it. Now Home has it on her stick. A lot of room there for Corton to work as she pushes it back towards Claire. Claire picks it up. She's going to go D to D over towards Casabud. Quick back out. Kate's able to intercept the neutral ice, chips it in, and the Spuds will go for another change. Wayzata picks it up in their end as they come back up. Near side, back towards the center, almost picked off by Hansen. Now it's on the stick of 28 as she brings it down for Wayzata. Casabud on her, drives her out very nicely. Wilson picks it up. Lucy loses it there as it's turned over in the Spud zone. Casabud now collects it. She's going to go wide side, but hits the back skate of Mose, trying to clear it across ice. And the Spuds will regroup deep in their own end. Casabud now with it. Over to Wilson, back to Casabud. Casabud up to Brewski. Brewski slides it back over to Hansen. Hansen back over to Brewski. Brewski's in. Good save by the goaltender of Wayzata. And a good opportunity there for the Spuds here early in the first period at 14:08 of the first. Now Wayzata coming back down. That's Britz with the puck. She had a goal last night against Fergus in early action season for those guys as they started off the season again with a win over the Otters last night. Back now out to neutral ice. Push back down deep in the Spud zone. Britz gets there first, tries to go to the center of the net. Melquist now trying to get back control for the Spuds. Wayzata player goes down, and it's back in neutral ice. Hansen for Wayzata, she goes down but gets back in deep. No, it's turned over to Heeneman. Heeneman slides it all the way across ice. Sammy Stage on that side battling Crandall for Wayzata will get to it first. Now it's Stage trying to get out to Heineman. Back to Casabud. She rifles one. She scores!
Wow.
Oh, what a blast from Casabud.
That's the reason she's going to the Gophers.
Yep.
Absolute missile from the point.
Didn't waste any time either, did she, John? She got it off the stick quickly.
Absolutely not. Great way to start the season for Casabud, our captain. Great shot.
Yep, and we'll see plenty of that over the course of the year. I like the way she stayed true to herself, picked the puck up, and got rid of it quickly. And the Spuds will have a 1-0 lead here early on the Burt Truck scoreboard. At 13:08, the Spuds get their first one. That is Casabud with the goal. We'll have some assists here as they hand them out on the PA system for Moorhead. Casabud from Henneman for the first of the season. Salvo trying to get it off the wall a little too strong, and it'll go all the way down. So, good way to start.
Absolutely. Absolutely excited about how the girls started out today. Hopefully we can keep our foot on the gas, get a couple more in.
Yeah, and it's early season games. Great to play good competition and bring somebody in from the Metro and just kind of, see where you're at. That's the beauty of having a game this weekend early in the season. They just got going a couple of weeks ago with some scrimmages last weekend, and early on here the Spuds look like they're ready to make a good run this year. Corton now with the puck. She gets it, tries to get the Salvo, and it's turned over there to Britz. Now Wilson gets it back, or Casabud, gets it back off the stick to Corton, and it'll go all the way down. No icing as it's waved off as it went off the stick of Corton. Home there battling hard, and it comes up the wall, picked up there by Jenna Britz as she brings it into the zone. She tips it off to a teammate, and it's picked off there by Wilson. Now Corton has it on her stick. She rings it around the boards, trying to hook up with Home. Home battling along the wall, and it's Strami now has it for a second, and it's turned over there. Going to be a delayed penalty called. It looks like the Spuds are going to have their first penalty of the season here. As I think we got a slash there on Strami, I think is what we have. What'd you see, John?
Yep, I believe that was a slash from Strami. She was playing in front of the net, trying to control things, got a little too out of control.
Yeah, and that's going to be, not pointing anything at her, but just the Spuds in general. They got to stay clean and just true, especially as they go into play next weekend's games in Andover and Benilde. So Brewski takes the draw. Brewski Hansen up front. It looks like Casabud and Klute on the backside. Hansel battling hard. They're going to get her for a hook as they came down. I think that might have been called from the Wayzata bench, but Spuds are going to be down here. A couple players. Wayzata still having control, so we don't have the whistle quite yet. And now Brewski has it, and Hansen's going to go for a hooking there, and as she battled along the wall. So we got a situation now where the Spuds are really going to have to move the triangle and make sure they stay in position so they can block some shots. And this is where Crescent comes in, right, John?
Absolutely. We need Crescent to make all the saves. We need Brewski, Casabud, and Home, our captains, to get the puck out of the zone. Play a good triangle here.
Face-off won by Wayzata, but they're a little too strong. Back to the defenseman as they pick it up. That's number 15, Noelle Noble, as she brings it into the zone. Brewski battling against her. And again, just constant movement now and not get locked up with anybody on the 5-on-3. Good job there by Brewski. She might go. She's got a little break. Not going to get away, but a good job at clearing it down to the other end. Now she's got to be careful with only 3 Spuds available. She's got to make sure she doesn't get caught in deep. And Casabud will take care of that as she sends it back. Corton will pick up Brewski's spot as we remain here. Down 2 players. Hansen and Strami in the penalty box. Strami for another minute. Hansen for a minute 20, unless Wayzata scores. There's a good tip back out to neutral zone. Back goes it over to Kennedy for Wayzata. She waits for a little teammate help, and I think we're going to have an offsides there. I don't know what was going on there, but
she really took her time getting across the blue line. You don't want to see that. No moves before the blue line. You got to get it in, then make your moves.
Especially 5-on-3, right? Get in the house, set it up, get in that zone, and make something happen. Good job by the Spuds so far as they've had active sticks and been able to turn it over. Lucy Wilson will come back out here.
Well, it looks like our officials saying we cannot do that. We're too late to get that sub in.
Well, a little late to have 4 out there anyway, it looked like, since we still have 2 in the box. There, Casabud. Face-off one again by Corton, really big right there, and an easy clear there by Casabud. She'll go off now, and Wilson will take her spot. So Wilson, Home, and Corton trying to kill off the remaining 29 seconds of the 5-on-3. Wayzata hasn't had a shot on net yet, and now they'll set up in the Spud zone. Looking for something. Spud's doing a good job of filling lanes, staying tight. Shot there, quick tip to the corner by Ostapeak, and it goes back to the sidewall. Down to 8 seconds on the first power play. Shot on net, Crescent easy save, and she eats it up. Great job so far by the Spuds of really clogging the middle and staying tight to their net.
Yeah, they're looking good. It looked like they're sticking to their strategies, and it's paying off for them.
Yeah, nice job so far. Now they're going to go with Mose will come out here with Brewski. Lucy Wilson's the other defenseman. Brewski doing a dynamite job again. She's going to hold it there. We'll get one back here. 20 seconds left on the second penalty. So now it's 5-on-4 for Wayzata, still trying to kill a penalty, and it's turned over there. Brewski's going to chip it nicely, and that might do it. There's about 10 seconds left here on Hansen's penalty here. 9:45, back down deep by Wilson. 3 seconds left on the second penalty, and the Spuds are going to kill both of them off as we have an offsides there called. 9:37, 1-0 Spuds shots, 3-2 is the Spuds' advantage as they had a big kill there on a 5-on-3.
Yep, couple of big penalty kills. Absolutely love to see the girls getting the puck out of the zone and sticking to their spots.
You know, and I think a big thing, too, is just face-off wins, right? When you got the puck, you don't have much to worry about, even if you are short. Mose tried to make a move there as it comes in. Now it's back on Claire Bergstrom's stick as she goes to the corner. Now Casabud with it. Chips it up the wall to Hansen, who gets it back to Casabud. She's got some ice. They got a 3-1 possibly. Kate's going to turn on the Jets. She burns the corner, but just wide of the net. Little chip by Wayzata, picked up there by Holm. Holm slides it over to Corton. Corton's got some speed coming in on the near side. Gets tripped up. No call there. Back out now to Casabud, who's going to tee up another one off some bodies. Ricochets back to the corner. Nice shot by Kate, but it is blocked there by a Wayzata player. Holm battling in the corner. Comes back out. Bernstrom now with it. She's going to slide it over to Lucy Wilson. Wilson bumps it off the wall, picks it up herself, and now it's back over to Bernstrom. Bernstrom cross ice to Holm. Holm's got some ice. She'll bring it in the zone. Takes a quick shot wide of the net into the corner. Salvovold battling now over on the near side, or far side, excuse me, with Nearhus from Wayzata. Put back out to Melquist, but she couldn't quite complete the connection. Then it comes back out to Wilson. Strami now with the puck in front of the Spuds bench. It goes back down towards the Wayzata zone. Now it's picked off by Strami. Strami trying to get it out front to Heineman. Back over to Stage, who tries a one-timer off her stick. Wilson now with the shot. Good tip out front there by Melquist. Spuds putting a lot of pressure on here, keeping it in deep. Wayzata now with the puck along the wall. Chip back out. That's not going to make it down for icing. Spuds got to hurry as Sammy Stage will be the first one back to pick that one up. She tries to go off the wall. Nice play over to Wilson. Wilson turns it over back to Wayzata. Got a good chance. And it's pushed aside. Now Brewski will pick it up. Brewski going to the near side. Chips it off the wall. Can't quite get it by number 15, Noble. And she'll come in. Quick shot. The Casabud trying to pick it up. Outnumbered a little bit, but she still ends up with the puck on her stick. Kate coming back up. Hansen on the near side. Back to Casabud. Missed the connection there. Picked up again by Hansen. She'll come into the zone. And they get an offsides. I think Brewski had a little step in there.
Yeah, that was a close one, but the ref was right there to see it. Can't argue with him.
Nope, can't argue with that call, and just a 6-inch difference there. And again, Spuds now just got to get back going. Good shift there by the Malquist line. Had a couple opportunities. Just going to need to get a few more shots on net. Now Holm bringing it in. She's got it wide. She comes wide. She beats her player, looking for somebody out front. Nice little toe drag behind the net. Back out to Casabud. Ooh, just off her stick back to neutral ice. Good chancer. Good puck movement. Just didn't get the connection. Wayzata picks it up. That is Crandall with the puck. She's going to go off the wall. Right back on the stick of Casabud. Casabud trying to create a little space. She bumps it up the wall. And Salvovold bumps it. Holm comes streaking through the middle. I think she's in a little bit off the goalie. Another shot and a goal.
Olivia Corton picking up the garbage.
Well, I had mentioned just earlier getting some pucks to the net, and there it was. Not a hard shot by Holm, but enough to get it off the pads, and Corton cleans up the cleans up the mess.
Yep, Corton was right where she needed to be in that instance. She's able to put it past the tender.
And the Spuds now are going to lead at 2-0 with their 6th shot of the afternoon or early evening and a 6-3 on the Bert's Truck scoreboard. The Spuds will go up 2-0 here as we hit the 6.5-minute mark of the first period. Crescent behind the net, tries to touch it up, bumps over her stick. Clute battling over in the corner, picked up now by Corton. As she battles along the wall, she ends up with a little touch pass to Home. Nice play. Home will come in. Going to chip it and go for a change. Wayzata bringing it up the ice here is Leach. She's going to try and push it back, but she is a little early to the red line, and that'll go for an icing against Wayzata.
That was some good D by Moorhead. She chipped it in, and she got in the way, couldn't get to the puck, caused the icing.
And there you go. Spuds again will have a face-off to the left of the goaltender, Malin Erickson. Melquist will step in with Heeneman in stage. Clute now with the puck on the wall. She drops it down the stage. She rings it back up, and it's a turnover over to Wayzata. They're able to chip it out back to neutral ice. Strami's going to win the battle back there. She picks it up in the Spud zone, tries to go cross ice the stage off the wall, but icing will be waved off. I think she got a stick on it there. Heeneman putting a little bit of pressure on. Wayzata now with a quick out. Get across ice off the stick of number 8, and still with it is Kennedy. Kennedy now coming in the zone, little touch to the corner. Claire Bernstrom gets it back over to Heeneman for a second, but it's back deep in the zone. Kennedy now with the puck for the Wayzata behind the net. Claire Bernstrom battling there, and it gets over to Stage. Stage's going to try and get off the wall, but it goes off the foot of a Wayzata player. And a little chip up and off the glass by Bernstrom, and the Spuds will go for a change. Bruschi now with the puck. She's coming in the zone. Little toe drag, trying to move around her. Lost the puck, but Kasabud's right there. Nice shot off the shoulder of the goaltender. Bruschi with it again, back to Kasabud. Kasabud looking for space, gets it towards the net. Hansen now with it in the corner, goes over to Mose, who goes back trying to Bruschi and just picked off there, just missed on the connection, and it comes back out to neutral ice. Kasabud with it. Goes to Hansen. Hansen now with it. Pulls it back around, loses it off her stick. It's bounced back out, and it's clear to the zone back to neutral ice. Wilson now with it. She gets it over to Hansen. Hansen's in the zone. Looking for a little space, fires one up just off the top of the, or over the top of the net. Salvable with it. She rings it back around. Strami's going to beat him to the wall and pushes it back in deep. Corton now with it. Corton trying to make a play, goes back out front. Strami now with it, trying to make a play. She gets a shot off the waffle, or the blocker, excuse me. Waffle is an old way of saying it, right, John?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That might show my age right there. Wayzata now with it, but Strami back with it to Salvold. Salvold trying to beat her to the corner. Kind of battle along the wall. She goes down, and Wayzata is able to try and break it up. But there's Corton. She steals it right off the stick. And it's back to Grammer. Grammer pushes it back to the corner. Wayzata trying to get it clear, and now they do. Out to Grammer to neutral ice. Spuds quickly back the other way as Home picks it up across the blue line, trying to catch somebody on a pass, and it ends up back out to neutral ice. Kennedy putting a little pressure for Wayzata, but Kasabud's there. She goes back over to Home. Home clicks it off the wall, and Salvavold is there. Cassie's got it. Melquist battling, and back Wayzata picks it up. Kennedy for Wayzata bangs it all the way back down. Crescent stops it for a second, or Grammer will pick it up. Grammer still with the puck, trying to find some space. Gets it over to the wing to Home. Off her stick, but out to neutral zone, and Melquist is able to pick it up from there. And we'll have an offside as Kennedy touches it up back in the Spud zone, but clearly offsides.
Spud's putting a lot of pressure on Wayzata in all 3 zones. We haven't had a shot here in about 8 minutes or so from Wayzata.
Yeah, and I think just they're moving the puck, starting to move it a little bit quicker. They still need to be a little more timely as they come through the middle and just move pucks a little bit quicker. But you can definitely tell the pace for them has picked up, a little more comfort with each other. And as we battle here in the Spud zone, Stage clicks it out to Melquist. Now she's going to use a little bit of speed, tries to catch Heeneman coming across, just misses the connection behind her, and it'll go back in the Spud zone. Sammy Stage battling along the wall. She goes down, but Strami's going to pick it up in the corner. Again, A lot of time and space created by the Spuds with moving the puck quick enough and getting it out of the zone. Stage now with it. She's going to just at least get it out to neutral ice. Cross ice pass now goes over off the wall. Brewski, who had just come off the bench, now picks it up. Brewski with the puck along the wall. She's going to try and clear it. Doesn't quite get out. Wayzata battling with it. And that's Lawrence with the puck now, but it's picked off by Brewski. Brewski's got some space. She's off. She's got Mose to her left. Slides it to Mose. Off her stick and behind the net. Still controlled temporarily by the Spuds. Brewski kind of circles back away. Hansen coming from the bench now. She picks it up. Kosovo will grab it. Goes off of her. Brewski now with it. Finds Claire Bernstrom. She's going to take a shot. Mose gets a quick tip and it's back down into the corner. Corton now off the bench. She picks it up. Trying to find some space. She'll come around the net. Trying to battle, looking for somebody, looking for something off the leg of a Wayzata skater. 1:30 left here in the first period, and that's cleared back out to neutral ice. Hansen will pick it up back in the Spud zone, and she's going to circle back around the net and head back up the ice. Still with her stick as she comes across the red line, trying to find some room, and she'll bang it in deep. Corton, Salvovold, in deep there. It's picked off by Kosovo. Quick shot there. Salvi with the puck, trying to make some space, working it out of the corner. Home Corton, Salvovold on the ice for the Spuds as it's banged down and picked up by Leach, and she tries to clear, but it's on the stick of Kosovo, who puts it back to the corner. Now Hansen picks it up for Wayzata. She comes back across the line, back into the Spud zone as we reach our final minute of play here in the third, down to 42 seconds with a 2-0 Spud lead. Wayzata trying to get something going here. Haven't had a shot in a while, and it's turned over there. Now Corton coming 3-on-3 through neutral ice. Corton with the puck, tries to drop it to home, and it goes back out, and Kennedy will pick it up there. Ava Hansen will pick it up and bang it in deep. Spuds quickly back the other way, off Salvovold's stick, and back to neutral ice. Heineman now with it. 11 seconds left here in the first. Wilson back over to Strami. Strami will try to chip it up the wall. Hits off a Wayzata player, and we're down to about 2 seconds. And that'll do it here in the first period. As the Spuds will start off period number 1 with a 2-0 lead over Wayzata. Shots in your first period were 9-3 in favor of the Spuds. And again, on the Burt's Truck Equipment scoreboard, your Spuds will lead it here 2-0.
Yep, great first period by the Spuds for the season. Couple on the board, playing good defense. Crescent stopped all 3 shots she's faced. We're looking good.
Yep, and a great 5-on-3 kill. So we'll leave it at that, and we'll be back here for second period action in approximately 15.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatbold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job. Because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Atchison Companies is a private investment firm focused on helping small businesses succeed. We are more than investors. We are proven hands-on operators. Atchison Companies works with independent businesses in the manufacturing, distribution and engineering sectors. We invest across the Northern Plains with a buy and hold philosophy, while providing stable leadership and a proven operating system. Atchison Companies is proud to support the Moorhead Spuds.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training. At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
So back here at the Moorhead Sports Center as we get ready for period number 2 here on Spuds TV. On your Burt's Truck Equipment scoreboard, the Spuds off to an early 2-0 lead after 1. Goals in the first period were scored by Kate Cossabud and a rebound goal by Olivia Corton. John, what's your thoughts going into the second one?
We got to keep doing what we're doing, keep the pressure on in the offensive zone, keep playing some solid defense. When you need Crescent to keep stopping those shots like she's doing.
And stay focused with not a lot of action so far in her end, too, you know.
Absolutely.
I think you pointed it out, too. I don't know that they had a shot after maybe the 5-on-3. You had 2 maybe after that, and then they squeezed one in. But it's been a while since she's seen some rubber, and she's got to stay involved by touching up pucks and just doing the little things, right?
Yep, can't be falling asleep back there.
Nope, here we go. Brewski on the draw. Picked up by Wayzata, but Mose does a good job to get it back quickly to Brewski. Brewski's in. I think she's got a step on her. She's going to rifle one here. It goes up off the glass. Kasabud, quick another shot, tipped by Hansen off the breezes of Brewski, and Wayzata will pick it up and try to go back the other way. Quickly now, Wayzata with the puck is Kennedy. Kennedy fires one in there. Crescent will easily glove it as we're 25 seconds into the second period. 16:35 here remaining in just early second period action.
A nice effortless glove save by Crescent there. Didn't have to move the hand too much for that one.
No, pretty routine for that young lady, as she's had a great career over in Moorhead, and we're fortunate to have her for another couple of seasons. Home now with it, streaks up the wall, gets by her, but touched it enough and picks it up before it crosses the goal line. Still battling over on the far side, wrapped up there for a second, still with the puck. Kind of surrounded a little bit by 3, but now it's Selvey. Selvey tries to slide it to Corton. Can't quite connect in as it comes back out to neutral ice, picked up there by Bernstrom. Bernstrom back over to Kasabud. Kasabud slides it to Corton as she comes through with some speed through neutral ice. That's one thing I would say they could do a little better job of, which is there, is the room in neutral ice and just being a little quicker.
Yep, absolutely. Get that across the blue line, set something up.
Battling along the far wall is Home in Corton. Corton's going to come away with it. Smallest in stature, strongest in size, I guess. There, she wins another battle. Strami now with it out on the blue line. She's going to chip it back in past Selvey and slides over to Heeneman, who comes off the bench. She picks it up, trying to make a play there, and Lucy Wilson will tap it again. Wayzata trying to get it out to neutral ice, still can't, as Heeneman now has it. And the Spuds get a complete change. Wilson now sliding over to Strami. Strami now, she's going to go in deep. Nope, not quite. Just chips it back in, and it's cleared back to Sammy Stage. Heeneman now along the wall to Stage. Stage will chip it by. Nope, it's back to Strami. Strami's going to rifle one. And a pad save there by the goaltender, Malin Erickson. Spuds still battling in the corner. Melquist makes some room with a little hip. And it comes back out front, little battle out front. Wayzata now with it. They're going to go off the wall and back out to neutral ice. 14:47 here in the second period. Strami looking for Stage, slides across. Melquist with it now in, but turned over there by Wayzata as they quickly try to go the other way. Wilson battling there. In the Spuds turn it over, but Crescent is there with an easy save. Made it look easy there for a second. A moment of an opportunity for Wayzata to score.
Yeah, she had to get across the crease pretty quick. She did that, and she covered it up. Good play, Crescent.
Yeah, she does a very good job of controlling the rebounds. Has gotten better every season, and definitely in the Spuds uniform. Kasabud now with it. She gains control. Coming up the wall, still with it. Brewski and Hansen with her as they cross the blue line. Kasabud still with it. Tries to go across. Now it's Brewski. Brewski will chip it up the wall. Or, excuse me, behind the net. Now Mose with it along the wall as she continually battles it. Hansen over there to help. And so is Kasabud, will take a shot towards the net. Mose trying to battle there. It's in the corner. Hansen will pick it up. She comes across the seam, but it's picked off, knocked off her stick out back to neutral ice. Kasabud will race back to the end with a name I wish I could pronounce, my friend. I apologize. Number 18 for Wayzata made a nice play there. Now it's picked up by Claire Bernstrom. Off the wall towards Mose. Mose goes up off the stick of Brewski. Brewski trying to battle with it. And Wayzata now to bring the puck back up the ice. Kasabud trying to clear, go off top, but here's Corton. She's got a step. I think she's in. Tries to deke the goalie. Goalie, nice save there. Back out towards Home. Picked up by Kennedy for Wayzata. Flicked off the wall and off and all the way down for an icing, as Wayzata definitely needed a whistle there. 13:04 here left in period number 2. Spuds out shooting Wayzata 11-5 as we set up to the right of the Wayzata goaltender.
It was a great rush by Corton. Couldn't quite finish it off, and Holm couldn't quite get a stick on that rebound.
Well, John Corton, she's just slippery, isn't she?
She's very slippery.
You know, it's just all of a sudden she comes out of a corner sometimes with pucks or across the middle and just finds a way to make things happen. She'll be a big part of this 23-24 Spuds team. Back to action here. Salvi battling over there with Strami and a herd of Wayzata players. Kept in there by Kennedy for a second. Now she's out at neutral ice and she passes it over to a teammate, Leach, who bangs it all the way back in. And there's Crescent to touch it up, and quickly the Spuds trying to come the other way. Now it's turned over. Quick shot, and Crescent's going to hold on.
Another glove save. Shouldn't surprise you if you see her pregame warm-up with the 3 tennis balls off the glass. Those hands are good.
You know, she's also a first baseman for the Spud softball team, which I'm fortunate enough to coach with Jason Brewski, and so we get to see a lot of her hands. Sometimes we wish they were better. That's just a little joke there. Taylor, I'm sure as she hears that, will give me a bad time about that. Now Wayzata back. Good shot there. Chance to score. A loose puck still. Stage now is going to pick it up on the near side. She's using her speed as she comes up through neutral ice and across the blue line. She curls back, pushes it down to the corner. Heeneman is there. Malquist setting up, trying to get a pass, but it's up off the wall. Kossabud's able to keep it in. Wayzata trying to clear, but they're not going to get it past the body of Kate. Trying to battle there, and now Stage trying to get a handle on it. A little slippery there for her, and back out. But now Kossabud's coming back in. Got a step. She's going to make a move. Nice save there by the goaltender, Malin Erickson, as she picks up save number 11 on the day as the Spuds are out shooting them 13-8.
Malquist getting a little dangerous there, tipping that in after the whistle. Thankfully, nobody came after.
Yeah, you can get lit up for those things, right, as we all know. Face-off won by Wayzata. Mose and Hansen both trying to track her down. Now Brewski with it for a second, back up the boards. Wilson's going to take a step, and she's able to keep it in. Now Brewski off her stick out to neutral ice. Possibility of an on-man rush, but Wilson does a great job of getting back. Mose now trying to tip it. And it's back to neutral ice, and Wayzata will bring it back in as number 18, Mokelke, will pick it up there. Now Brewski's back. She swings it off the boards. Hansen gets it off the wall and out. Now it's possibility of a 2-on-1. She's got Mose to the right. She's going to shoot it, puts it off. Mose there for the rebound. And another save for Malin Erickson as she cleans up that puck very quickly and does a nice job of rebound control.
Yeah, that was a good play by Hansen. She didn't have the pass there, so she put it low and hard, forced the rebound. Goalie was just a little too quick for us to bury that one.
I do like when we, again, coming through the neutral zone, a little bit more pace, and I think that's going to create some odd man rushes for the Spuds. Face-off won by Wayzata and picked up by Lindahl in the corner there. Now Holm picks it up, tries to slide at the court, and not there. Strami with a quick shot to Holm and a rebound, and she picks it up. Nice save again by the goaltender Erickson. Corton now with the puck, now gets taken it off her stick, and it's back out, but there's Lucy Wilson. She's going to pick it up, go back in deep, trying to create some room there, and as we battle down with Corton and Salavold in the corner. Corton trying to get it out to home, picked up by Kennedy. Kennedy with the puck, she's going to go off the glass, but Strami's able to hold. Good job there by Strami once again. Wilson now with it. She walks it in, takes the shot, and it's tipped back off. Back out front, now picked up by Kennedy. Back comes Wayzata as Britz picks it up. She's going to get it over the red line and down, and it is going to go on net for Cress. A quick touch. Wilson trying to go deep to Salvovold. All the way down. Spuds get a partial change. Salvovold putting some pressure on as Heeneman and Melquist come on the ice for the Spuds. Picked up there by, momentarily, I thought Kossabud had it. Two players go down. Cross ice picked up by Kalebo, and it's turned over again now with Kennedy with the puck as she comes in. She's going to try a little backhand, but it goes in. I swear to God, number 8 Kennedy's on the ice for all the plays for Wayzata. Been around the puck a lot here, John.
Absolutely. She's everywhere on the ice, and I don't think she's gotten off once.
You know, she's definitely had a lot of puck touches because we've called her name. And again, Kind of a shout out on that last play before Hansen brought it down. It was a good play by Lucy Wilson, who's done a really nice job, very noticeable, of keeping the puck either in the zone or quickly back to help out on the defensive side here for the Spuds here. 9:30 left here, and the Spuds are going to, I didn't see the penalty there. They got one on the board, and obviously it was Casabud going to the penalty box for the Spuds. So the Spuds will be shorthanded here. It's Hansen and Brewski up front, Clute and Bernstrom on the backside. Wayzata coming in. Hansen and Brewski, a little miscommunication because they both went to the puck, which is not a good thing when you're a man short. Now Wayzata comes in on an odd man rush. Shot there, an easy save there for Crescent as she makes that look really, really easy.
Some great defense by Clute as well, forcing that shot, taking away the pass there. Crescent had the angle. She fully trusts her goaltender to make that save every time.
Well, I tell you what, you're not going to beat Crescent with a shot unless you're going to have to get somebody take her eyes away or beat her with a whistling shot, because she's going to stop stuff like that all day long. Now Wayzata trying to get something going here. Shots 15-9, 8:58 here left in the second period. Minute and a half left here in the penalty for the Spuds as Casabud went to the box. Easy clear there by Selvold as it goes down the ice. Moe's going to put a little pressure. Little change defenses. Wilson and Strami jump to the ice for the Spuds. Wayzata trying to clear, and they're going to end up icing the puck here. Nope, it's going to be waved off as Strami didn't put the metal to the pedal quick enough, but she's going to get there and has a chance to clear. Now turned over. Wayzata having an opportunity as they set up shop a little bit behind. Wilson putting a lot of pressure on as the Spuds are not going to sit back while they're on the power play. Wilson's going to ring the boards, trying to get it off to Selvold, who is battling along the wall. But Wayzata is able to bang it back in. Trying to go cross ice, falls off her stick. Strami trying to get the clear. Wayzata walking in cross ice. Good opportunity there. Good stick there by Mose. Quick shot wide of the net. Off a pad of Crescent. Up off the boards and into neutral ice for the Spuds. And they'll go back out for the change. Holm and Corton will slide onto the ice here. 20 seconds left on the Spuds power play, penalty kill. Corton now picking it up in neutral ice. She's going to use speed. Looks like she might have a move, and she tries to go in. Nice save there by the goaltender, and she will hold on here at 7:37 remaining in the second period. Shot 16-10 for the Spuds, and 7 more seconds here, John, on the PK for the Spuds.
Yeah, Wayzata really turning it up on this power play here. They've gotten quite a few shots, a couple opportunities. Looks like they're turning it around a little bit here.
Spuds will attack here as they will Stage and Malquist will step onto the ice. Heeneman's just back on the backside as Casabud's just about ready to return to the ice here for the Spuds, and that takes care of the power play for Wayzata. So good job on the kill by the Spuds as they're able to eliminate any damage. Quick shot there by Stage, and she gets her own rebound. Casabud banging her stick as she's wide open. She cross ice to Bernstrom, and it's knocked off, and Casabud will pick it up there. Casabud now coming with speed. She goes little tip pass by Stage. Casabud, quick shot to the net. And Erickson will hold on here at 7:06. On your Burt Truck Equipment scoreboard as the Spuds lead it here 2-0 here, halfway through or more than halfway through here in the second period.
And that was a good quick release by Casabud. Their goalie was caught off guard a little bit, but she was able to get that glove down and catch that one.
So Salvo with the puck momentarily now knocked off her stick. Picked up there by Salvold again. Wayzata's done a little better job here this period of making sure they eliminate some of the damage by chipping some pucks out. Now Spuds battle it down in the corner. Holm in her skates trying to find it, and it ends up on the stick of Corton. Corton looking for someone, tries to slide it back. Thought it was going to be held on there for a second, the goaltender, but Wayzata picks it up, and that's Nicole Britz had it for a moment, but Salvold picks it back up. Corton now with it, trying to create some space. Tried to go back to defense, but it's knocked off her stick, but Casabud still ends up with it. She tees one up that's wide of the net, and there's Holm to the corner. Holm with it, trying to get somewhere. Back to the defender. Back out to Casabud. Casabud finds some space, takes a shot off a body. Back out towards the blue line, but Claire Bernstrom is there. She's going to take a quick shot. Oh, nice little leg pad. I don't know if she saw that one, but was able to kick it back across. Casabud now with it, chips it back in low. Casabud gets another shot, a little wide of the net. Spud's still putting a lot of pressure on. Salvo with it. Home going for a change. Corton with it. Corton gets knocked down, picked up by Hansen. She's going to try and make a move. She's into the middle. She shoots. She gets pulled down. No call there. I'm not sure how that was not a trip, but picked up again by Lucy Wilson. Wilson now looking for it. She comes around the net trying to find somebody. I don't know. There's Hansen on the doorstep. Cleared out again, and that'll go down the ice. And Wayzata's able to live for another day there.
Yeah, another couple close opportunities there for the Spuds. Goaltenders just turning it on at the right time here.
Yeah, I was a little surprised that there wasn't a call on that one. She still, Hansen was able to get the shot on net, and great opportunities for the Spuds as they're really buzzing here in the last couple of minutes. Two great shifts back-to-back and trying to build on something here is Moorhead as they're leading here. 5:19 left here in the second period. Strami trying to hold it there. Brewski working hard, but it's cleared back out to neutralize. Strami's going to race back and pick it up there. Turns back up the far side off the wall. Gets it out for a clear, but not far enough for anybody to pick it up. Mo's there trying to battle. Gets back to Strami. We can start all over again. She's going to use her teammate there and Lucy Wilson. Wilson looking for a little space. She's going to take it all the way back, and she'll ring it around the boards where Brewski's at. Brewski has it, tried to go cross ice, and it's back out to neutral ice. Mo's trying to get it back for the Spuds. Coming now is turned over again to Strami. Now it's on Moses' stick. Goes to Brewski's back into the zone. Spuds will go for a change here. Wayzata trying to get it back. Wilson again, good play in the neutral zone. Wahlquist with it now as she brings it in. Still strong on her stick, gets it over to stage two. Rifles one and she scores.
Great play by Malquist and a great finish by Sammy Stage.
Sammy Stage with the one-timer, and that'll be her, I believe, first career goal here in her sophomore season and first full year here on the varsity. Nice little quick one-timer. Good play by Malquist, and I think it all started from Lucy Wilson with creating a turnover, if I remember right, in neutral ice.
Yep, that was a great step by Lucy Wilson. She just seems to be always where she needs to be stepping up, getting that puck back. She plays with a lot of energy and passion, you can tell.
Just a great play all the way around, and the Spuds will take a 3-0 lead. 4:18 left here in the second period. Spuds lead at 3-0. Clute now with the puck. Still with the puck. Walking down the middle, she slides one. I thought that was going 5-hole, but she must have clicked the heels together, and she's able to hold on as Erickson makes the stop.
Yeah, that definitely got through the front of her pads there, but she was able to keep it out of the net.
So 4:13 as they're a little slow starting the clock there. Face-off won by Malquist to the captain, Kate Casabud. Now back to Heeneman in the corner. She's trying to create a little bit of room. Still with the puck. Body there, and they're going to call a penalty there. And I think the noise was much worse than the action, but
yeah, player hopped up pretty quick, but nonetheless, she can't be hitting in girls hockey.
No, you're gonna probably get sent to the pine box there for two most of the time on those.
Yep.
Body positioning, if you cut them off and get a little in front, you can do that, but there she got her a little bit too much from angle. But just hard work trying to make a play, and the Spuds will be shorthanded here again. Brewski wins the face-off. She's going to come straight up the ice herself, but it's knocked off her stick and put back in deep. Wayzata had a nice save by Crescent. Crescent still battling there, and that's going to end up in the back of the net.
Yeah, that's how you get him on Crescent. She was moving around, couldn't see the puck. He was bouncing all over the place.
Yep, and then on the defensive side, one of the first things you need to do in a situation like that, you got to pick somebody up, right?
Yeah, pick somebody up. Get the puck out of there.
So 3-1, and Wayzata give them credit as they get the power play goal on their 12th shot here of the second period. 3:43 remaining here in the second. Shots 20-22, and again, Spuds lead it 3-1. So back to 5-on-5. Brewski will step in to take the draw against Jenna Britz. Face-off won by Brewski. Hansen's going to dump it in deep. Brewski going hard. Doesn't quite get there, but Mose has got it. Mose trying to find Hansen, but it's tipped aside. Now Brewski with it. She had a chance to get it up front, knocked off her stick. Now Brewski gives it. It's off a couple more feet and back onto Kennedy's stick as she brings it through neutral ice. Back past Wilson, but picked up by Strami. Wilson now with it. Breaking out quick. Mose can't connect on the pass there as it's off her stick. Mose battles though and makes sure she gets it out. Now they got a possibility of an on-man rush, 3-on-1. She's in it. She's going to shoot. And Hansen trying to battle out front, but the puck goes back to the wall. Brought up now by Wayzata as they come through the middle of the ice, and that's Jenna Britz. Jenna Britz still with the puck, knocked off to Corton. Corton slides it across to Salvold. Salvold now with it. She's going to bring it in on the near side. She comes around, a little bump up with the ref, but still with the puck. Shot quickly there by Casabud, just misses, hits the side of the net, but Corton is right there trying to make a move, can't quite connect. Salvold now trying to make something happen. Puck's back to the corner where Corton picks it up again. Corton looking for some space there, slides it nicely to Casabud. Casabud's going to quickly shoot it off the leg of Home and back to the stick of Wayzata, but then back to Casabud again. She'll fire it back in deep. Home racing for it, looks like she's going to win the battle and does. Home now with the puck. She slides it back deep to Corton, comes back across. Salvold's on the doorstep. Can't quite get a stick on it. Wayzata's going to clear and send it to the length of the ice. Pressing quickly up to Casabud. Casabud now with it. Good move because now they weren't able to get the change, only able to get one off. Now Casabud still with it, coming in the zone. Quick shot, nice pad save there by the goaltender, Erickson. And Wayzata trying to ice it again. Casabud probably should have been a little quicker as it's turned over there. Come back up the ice is Mokelke, and it's dumped in. Nice move there to jump over and deep into the Spud zone. Pace is picked up a little bit here as we enter the last minute and a half of the second period. Now Corton with it. Corton has Home to her left. She's going to dump it, and they're going to go for a change. Full change for the Spuds as all 5 players come to the bench quickly. And Wayzata tries to bring it up, but it's picked off by Stage. Stage goes off the glass and buries it back in deep. Stage with it. She's going to push it back to the other side. Heineman now with it. Tries to battle. Wayzata is able to get it at least back. And we're in the final minute here. Shots 24-12 for your Moorhead Spuds as they lead it here 3-1 on your Burt's Truck Equipment scoreboard. Back out through neutral ice and back towards the Wayzata end. Icing is waved off as the puck's not going to make it. Up off the wall. Heineman's there. She drops it back, but it's put back out to neutral ice. Strami with a good step up and gets it back off, and Wayzata's got nowhere to go as it's offsides there with 31.7 seconds remaining here in your second period.
Another close call on that offsides, but it looked like the Wayzata player got hung up in the zone and couldn't quite make her way back in time.
So Malquist will step in here to take the face off as Wayzata makes a change, and Jenna Britz will step in for Wayzata. Face off one there by the Spuds. Wilson had it for a second, but it's turned over there and it's picked up by Britz again. Britz has got a little step, trying to make a move. 20 seconds remaining here in the period. Back to the point, shot towards the net. Heineman ends up with it, gets it out to Malquist, who's going to fire it down the ice, and that's going to go for an icing. Got to get the red line there, especially that late in the period, and the face-off now will come back into the Spuds end with 8.9 seconds left, John.
Yeah, you hate to see Wayzata get a face-off here this late in the period while they're finding their groove. Hopefully we can win this face-off and take it to the third period.
Yeah, just got to take that extra step. But Brewski will step in, and hopefully she'll pick up the face-off. She wins it there. Bernstrom's able to get it, and down to 5 seconds, that might do it here as she will skate it up the ice, and we will end the second period with the same, I guess, lead as being 2 goals and a 3-1 Spuds lead here after 2.
Yep, the Spuds are looking pretty good. Really rely on Brewski and her face-off wins. I feel like she hasn't lost a single one yet tonight.
Yeah, they've I think her, Malquist, and Corton have all done a nice job. So we'll leave it at that, and we should be back in about 10 minutes. Shots after 2, 24-12. Spuds lead it 3-1.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, well, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
To show up to work every day, it's not a job. It's not just a paycheck. It ultimately is a way of life. And to add that extra smile in someone's day is what gets me to work every day. And in return, to just receive those smiles and those thank yous or those squeezes of your hand is so meaningful. And it really brings me back every day.
Natural talent, physical gifts, training advantages. To become a champion, none of that matters. True champions are the ones who are comfortable working harder, staying later, and finding that competitive edge. They are never satisfied simply doing a good job, because those who transform themselves from local talent into local folklore are the ones who continually perform beyond their limits. Bell Bank, proudly supporting champions everywhere.
Atchison Companies is a private investment firm focused on helping small businesses succeed. We are more than investors. We are proven hands-on operators. Atchison Companies works with independent businesses in the manufacturing, distribution and engineering sectors. We invest across the Northern Plains with a buy and hold philosophy, while providing stable leadership and a proven operating system. Atchison Companies is proud to support the Moorhead Spuds.
Before I became a real boy, life was easy. I just sat there doing sandwich stuff. But being alive is so hard. So if you don't want to get up to get a sandwich, you shouldn't have to.
Pam is a small business owner. She is swamped. Pam knows she needs to advertise, but is overwhelmed by all the options. What if there was a way for Pam to have access to a team of media experts? What if this was at no extra cost and didn't require a contract? Meet Avenue Right. Save time, money, and get peace of mind that your advertising dollars are well spent.
Valley Alignment and Auto Repair has provided the FM area with vehicle service and repairs since 1978. They perform your vehicle service needs from oil changes and brakes to transmission and engine rebuilds. Valley Alignment and Auto Repair is a proud sponsor of Spuds Athletics and wish all the athletes and families a great 2022-23 school year and sports season.
Don't work out where you won't work out. Blueprint Personal Training At Blueprint, you'll work directly with an experienced personal trainer and nutrition coach in our brand new private gym. Tell us about your fitness goals, and we'll provide the personalized workouts and motivation to get the results you want to see. Training, nutrition, accountability. Blueprint Personal Training. BlueprintFargo.com.
At Moorhead Dental Associates, you'll get the very best care and state-of-the-art technology. Dr. Scatfold and Dr. Johnson are now accepting new patients. Call or stop in to Moorhead Dental Associates.
We are The Breakdown. For almost 2 decades, we've published the most comprehensive yearbooks on Minnesota high school sports and run the best in-season and off-season events. We cover every corner of the state. We are The Breakdown.
Boss DXT snowplows are tough to beat. Featuring dual trip tech, flared wings, and optional D-force for improved scraping and backdragging performance. Choose from 3 different sizes in steel, stainless steel, and poly. The Boss DXT is built to restore order.
Your home for Boss snowplows is Bert's Truck Equipment on Highway 75 North in Moorhead.
Hey, the Spuds back to the ice here as we get ready for third period action here from the Moorhead Sports Center. John, why don't you lead us in here with your thoughts on the first 2 periods?
Spuds looked real good the first 2 periods. Crescent making 11 out of her 12 saves. Pressure's been on. All of our shooters are shooting. We just need to keep getting more shots on, and I think we'll come out of this one with a victory.
Yeah, I think looks like a little line adjustment here. Salvold's going to slide to the right wing with Brewski and Hansen. You know, again, it's early season. It's good to get battle tested a little bit and just get out on the ice and play a game. I know they had the scrimmages last week when they were trying to figure out who was going to be on the varsity, at least to start the season and get going here. Spuds have done some nice things this afternoon. Crescent hasn't been severely tested, which is good for the job that the 5 ahead of her have done, and we'll get started here for third period action. And maybe they'll remember to put third period up because it took them quite a while to put the second period up, last period up, picking on our score operator. So here we go.
Maybe we're playing 4 today. Who knows?
Maybe he's on the quarter system. I laugh about that because he always would screw up on the scoreboard and said that there was bulbs out in softball, and there pretty much weren't. But anyway, here we go. We're going through the neutral ice. Salvi with it. She goes over to Brewski. 2-on-2 as they lead into the zone. Brewski with it. She's going to fire a quick shot. Nice save there by the goaltender, Malin Erickson, who's done a nice job this afternoon. Now Casabud picks it up over towards Salvold, who slaps it off her stick. Bernstrom picks it up, battling along the wall, gets bumped up a little bit there to Salvold. Salvold cross ice to Hansen. Hansen's going to pull it, make a move. She's got some speed coming through neutral ice. She pulls, shoots, but it's off the leg of the Wayzata defender. But Salvold's there and picks it up again. She'll dump it back. They'll go for a change. Corton now with it as she battles against Jana Leach there. And Wayzata will bring it up back up the ice. Off the stick of Wilson. Weissing will be waved off. Strami's got to hustle to get back as Lola Crandall puts a little pressure on her. Up off the wall towards home. Little bit off, so Wayzata's got to tag up and Strami will get it. Throws kind of an errant pass home. Back to the middle of the ice. Picked up a little help from Wilson. And there, Strami's able to touch pass it up to Corton. Spud's trying to get it in deep, goes off a skate now home with it. She goes cross ice to Wilson. Wilson's going to carry. She'll bring it in, tries to get a puck off the pad of the goaltender and back to the near side. Strami now with it. She's going to tee one up down to the corner. Corton trying to battle there. Wayzata's going to bang it all the way down. Icing is waved off there. His attempt could have been played. Oh, Crescent trying to make a pass, almost tapped it in her own net, and it goes cross ice to home. Home now coming in with Malquist to the middle, back to home. Home shoots, and a save as Malin Erickson will eat that one up as we get our first stoppage here in the third period. 14:57 in the third.
Geez, Mitch, it looks like those nets are welded onto the ice. Strami hit that pretty hard, and it did not move.
And usually we're all irritated because all they do is seem to move and bounce off. But yeah, she took one there, and it looks like she's all right. Is she still there on the bench? I hope she's okay. Anyway, I don't see her. And Casabud in the Malquist line with Casabud and Bernstrom on the ice. Kate with a shot off the goalie stick, goes behind. Heineman trying to get it out front. Now it's picked up by Britz. Britz now goes to the middle to Kennedy, off her stick and back out to neutral ice where Malquist will pick it up. She's going to bring it in on the far side. Nice little nifty move. Slides it over to Heineman. She's got a shot, and it's off the goalie's pad. It's still loose as it lays in the crease, and it's cleared aside. Casabud now with it. She takes a quick shot back to the net. Goes back to the near side. Bernstrom puts it back down to Heineman. Heineman with it. Goes back out front. Casabud, right to Casabud's stick. She's going to just put it back in deep, or Heineman will be there again. Heineman battling along the wall. Wearing number 7, taking over for Dronen. Big shoes there if you're going to wear that number, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Doing a nice job. Heineman still with it, trying to get it back out front. Wayzata's going to wisely clear it back to neutral ice. Spuds get a partial change. I shouldn't say partial. One player came off, and it goes back. Wayzata now going to pick it off. Stage is going to get back off now. We got 2 fresh horses out on the ice for the Spuds. Casabud will eat up enough time. She's going to bring it back up quickly to Brewski. Brewski's going to turn on the Jets. I think she's got a step on her. Puts back across, and it's off the leg and up into the netting.
Brewski getting that puck in the zone real fast, getting a good look at the net, just got it tipped out of play.
Just maybe a little quicker on the. She came across nice. Just got to find that lane so you can get it towards the net. But a good move, good speed by her, good pass as they broke out of the net quickly. And back. Brusky will step in here now to take the face-off. Right to Hansen. Hansen takes the shot, quickly saved, back to the near side. Strami quickly trying to get there, but it does get by her. Hansen picks it up, slides it over to Grammer. Grammer now with it. She's going to a little touch pass. Salvi's able to bang it in deep, and Brusky's there. Brusky with it, out to Salvi. Salvi with a shot. Brusky trying to get the rebound. She's going to get jacked a little bit, and probably rightfully so, as it was already in the glove of Erickson.
Yep, they're going for the net. Wayzata's not having that, giving her a little shove there.
Getting her a little love. 13-10 here left in the third. 32-12 are the shots as the Spuds have had the upper hand here in the shot advantage. Brusky steps in, wins the draw, back to Selvold. Grammer's going to play it safely. Hansen now behind the net, tries to go up front, but gets knocked off, but right back at her. She chips it to Grammer. Grammer's trying to go back to her. Now to Brusky. Brusky has it. She's going to take a shot off the stick of the goaltender. Spuds are buzzing here a little bit here as they start the third. Good pace by Moorhead. Grammer now picks it up. She goes to Hansen. Hansen looking for some ice. She's going to go back in deep. She drops it back to Grammer. Back up the ice to Corton. Corton with it. Corton gets knocked down. And the Spuds are finally going to get their first power play of the 23-24 season, as Wayzata's number 2, Sophia Kalebo, will go to the box for 2 minutes for a trip as she took down Corton.
Yeah, looks like we got a couple of goal scorers out there for this power play, so let's look to see if they can put another one in the back of the net.
So it's going to be Corton, Mose, and Homer up front, Casabud and Strami. Casabud now with it as she works back down the line towards the middle, slides it over to Corton. Corton back to Casabud on top. She's going to slide it over to Strami. Strami walks it in, takes a shot off the pads. Wayzata tries to clear, it's off the ref, but they get another shot at it. Then it goes all the way down. Casabud will pick it up behind the Spuds goal and is quickly back up the ice. 12-11 here, minute and a half left here in the power play here for the Spuds as they get their first one of the 23-24 season. Quick shot there by Strami, and Corton will get it back. Excuse me, that was Casabud. Strami now with it as she comes down the wall. Looking for somebody, drops it off to Mose. Mose goes cross ice to Casabud. Casabud looks, drops it back to Strami. Now home with it behind the net, off her stick. Mose with it, trying to make a move, tries to do a little backhand wraparound to no avail. She gets it now. Wayzata not putting a lot of pressure on letting the Spuds have an advantage here. Mose trying to make a play by herself, and it gets off her stick. Back to Homer now. Holm slides it over to Corton. Ella Holm looking good. She's going to be in the bumper position. Back to her, back to Mose. Both got a shot at it. Puck still loose. And the goalie, Erickson, will scoop it up there, and it'll hold on. So 11:18 here left in the third period. 42 seconds on the power play, John. I think probably a little more patience maybe on the power play.
Yep, a little more patience. We're moving it good, but we're trying to put a few shots on that aren't quite our best looks.
Not our best looks. Good job on the last one there in the bumper position. Had a couple looks as it was sitting there, but Wayzata was able to. Brucey wins the draw. She has the puck now. Lucy Wilson looking for space, being patient along the wall, drops it down, slides it to Brusky. Brusky's there. Now Hansen with it behind the net. She'll go back towards Clute. Clute goes back to Hansen. Hansen's going to bring it back across the top. Slides it back to Brusky. Brusky trying to look for her, but couldn't quite get it there, and she loses the puck. And Wayzata is able to clear. Now Brusky trying to catch up. Partial breakaway. Clute's going to cover it. Nice save there by Crescent. And we are going to get, I believe, a holding call on the Spuds on Clute as she continued. I didn't even see it down in the corner. Did you see what happened?
Yeah, no, the puck came back out of the front of the net, and I was looking that way. Looks like they went in the boards a little awkward.
It looks like she's
going to
be
do have
right.
a hold, yep.
Yeah. I heard the noise, didn't see the action as a quick shot. Crescent had made the save, kicking away her 12th shot of the night, and the Spuds now will be shorthanded. Technically 4-on-4 here for the next 2 seconds. Brusky Hansen up front, Casabud and Bernstrom on the back side on a 4-on-4, at least for 2 seconds. Brewski wins the draw. Bernstrom has it now. Wayzata back at full strength. Bernstrom tried to make a pass, and it's back to neutral ice. Brewski now trying to put a little pressure on. Spud's boxing up here as Wayzata comes back in. Can't see the number as it's wrinkled there, and it's turned over to Bernstrom, who gets it, and Kasabud's going to send it. Now Hansen's going to try and beat him down the ice as Erickson sets it up. She's going to push it past. Corton now out there. Corton with the puck. Corton walks. She's in. She scores!
Oh, wow.
Oh, we've seen that one before, but a nifty little shot on the upper shelf.
Right where Mama hides the cookies.
Oh, yeah, she buried that one. Came in sneakily, and again, sneakiest player on the Spuds. She just, when she gets the puck, excitement comes just because you know something good might happen. And she's going to put the Spuds up 4-1 on a shorty here.
Great shot by Corton. 1 second she's in the corner. You blink, and she's in front of the net putting it in.
Just a unselfish, great player that for the Spuds and has been since she started playing as a freshman. 10:06 on your Bert's Trucking scoreboard, and the Spuds are up 4-1. Shots 37-13. Still a minute 24 left on the PK. And Corton and Holmer out there killing it off with Kasabud. Still Bernstrom on the backside. 9:54 now and clock and ticking. Spuds definitely have been real good in this period and just continue to need to keep doing the little things right now with a break 2-on-2. Kasabud looked like she was in a little early, but Wayzata picks it off and it'll come back the other way. Bernstrom again quickly to the puck. She tries up the boards. Kasabud will send it, and it'll go down the length of the ice. Malquist steps on here for Corton. Holm putting a little pressure on as the Spuds remain shorthanded for the next 48 seconds. Now Wilson steps in, holding on to the puck here deep into Wayzata zone. 9:18 here left in the third period. Spuds 4, Wayzata 1. Wayzata now, Kennedy with the puck, tries to go cross ice and does. Tries to get a lead pass, and the Spuds are good enough. Down to 26 on the penalty kill, and Wayzata goes for a full change. Easy up as Heeneman will bring it up the ice and ship it in deep. Shorthanded goal for the Spuds, as they've been shorthanded, I believe, 4 times now. A 5-on-3 and a pair of shorthanded 5-on-4s, if I'm not mistaken, John.
Yep, we're gonna have to get that fixed before the next game here, but thankfully we're putting the puck in the net, not hurting herself too much with those.
Clute comes out, gets a little gift as it slides right up to her. She comes walking in, pulls up, trying to find somebody. Nice little pass to Brewski. Oh, knocked off her stick.
Good look by Kelsey.
Yep, and the Spuds are back. 5-on-5 here. Nice little touch by Strami. 8:18 left here in the third period. Spuds 4 and Wayzata 1. Wayzata cross ice pass picked up there by Hansen. Hansen clears it, tries to get it across Kasabud with a nice stick. Wayzata is able to knock it deep in the zone. Grammer now with the puck behind the net. She'll try and win the battle. She goes down. Kasabud comes over and tries to help her out, but they leave somebody unattended out front, and that is going to be a goal.
Just an absolute missile from Davey there from the slot. Just snuck by.
She gets on the board here as Grammer falls down and is picked up and put right to the middle of the ice into the back of the net, as Wayzata is going to get back in here and back within 2 at 7:54 in the third period. So Brewski's going to step in. Can't really blame Crescent on that, as that was an absolute missile, and just a quick turnover, and they did what they needed to do.
Absolutely, hard to stop those ones.
So here we go. Bernstrom with it in the Spud zone. Just goes off the wall towards Hansen, but it bounces up to Brewski. Brewski's coming hard. She's got a step. She slides it over to, just off the stick of Salavold. Salavold goes deep. And Hansen will pick it up on the near side. Trying to make a move, gets in the middle. Still with the puck. Goes over to Corton. Hansen will go for the change. Holm will jump on the ice. Corton will make a move. Just tries to stuff one in. Again, another slippery move there by Corton. So 7:09 here left in the third period. 38-14, quick shot, and a goal! Mose is going to get her first, as I believe that was Corton that found her from the wall, and the Spuds will take that 3 lead back.
I believe so. We got some good chemistry out here on the ice tonight. Girls are finding each other left and right.
And there you go. Back to a 3-goal lead. Spuds didn't waste any time as they pick one up. About 2 minutes and 6 seconds left. 7:03 left here in the third. And the Spuds regain their 3-goal lead, 5-2 Spuds. And we'll get the whole list of it. Mo's coming in now. She makes another move, and quickly Erickson's back on top of that. I believe that was a pass from Corton. I guess we'll hear as they read it off. But if my eyes didn't fail me, I get blocked out here by the wonderful sight lines here in the press box here in Moorhead Sports Center, as there's a nice metal post right in the lane that I was in. But face-off won by the Spuds, and Bernstrom with it right now. She walks in, but off a stick and up into the netting.
And if that was assisted by Corton, that's a second point for the period. Third period has been owned by Corton.
Yeah, I think it was. If not, it was definitely home, because those were the two that were in the vicinity. Well, let's give them both assists, it sounds like. So now we're really right. But Corton did have the first assist, and Home had the second assist. And we got a 5-2 lead. 6:45 left here. Malmquist, Stage, and Heeneman out on the ice for the Spuds. Heeneman with it now. She pushes it back in deep. Swings back around to the other side. Wayzata trying to get it clear. And Casabut will race back. She picks it up just slightly into the zone, and she will make a couple nifty little moves. Makes it easy. Does a nice pass. Oh, right in the chest of Crandall, and comes back deep into the zone. Bernstrom will pick it up right there and try and help out Casabut. Malmquist comes over, and she's going to go to the box for a check from behind, or at least a roughing call. And it was. Probably ill-advised there as she came in and knocked her down from behind. And the Spuds will be shorthanded here again at the 6:09 mark of the third period.
Yeah, you can't go into a scrum against the wall like that. You got to go for the puck, or at least get in between the body and the puck. She went right for the body.
So Hansen and Bruschi will come out to kill this off. Clute and Strami on the backside, and obviously Crescent still in the net there. 40 shots now for the Spuds, 14 for Wayzata. Nice win there by Bruschi. Comes around the wall. Wayzata is able to set up shop a little bit. Comes back to the blue line. Little pressure there by the Spuds. Puck behind the net. Strami, now Bruschi's got it. 2-on-2 possible here as they come up the ice. Bruschi has it. They do a little switch. Taylor has it and tries to do a little backhand pass. Does a good job of holding it up there in the corner. Hansen comes over to help her a little bit. And now it's finally loose, and Wayzata's going to get a chance to bring it back up the ice. So here they come back up the ice. That's number 28, Julia Ostapik, and slides it over, turned over there by the Spuds. Good job. They'll go for a change. All four go to the box, and Wayzata will come back as Kennedy once again picks up the puck for Wayzata. She makes a move, gets by Mose. Coming up, Salvold tries to cut it off, cross ice, and it's a nice job as it's tipped there. Appeared to be offsides, but they call it on, so it'll come down in the zone. Casabut will ring the board. Salvold's there. Easy ice there, and the Spuds are down to 50 seconds here on the kill. 5 minutes left here in the third period. 5-2 Spuds lead. Mose now with it. She makes a little pass, or helps them basically break out with that pass, and it's back down to the Spuds end. Bernstrom battling there. Casabut does a good job. Hits it off the wall, but Wayzata is able to maintain. Mose gets it on her stick, trying to make a couple moves. Little soft chip and goes for a change, and the Spuds down to 23 ticks here on the PK. 4.5 minutes to go in your third period. Wayzata back up the ice. That's Kalebo with the puck. She's going to push it around the corner to the far side. But again, there's Kate Casabut. She tries to ring it. She gets it over to Salvold, or at least past Salvold. She'll go for the change. And the Corton and Home will kill off the remaining. And that'll bring the Spuds back to full strength here. 4:08 here on the Birch Trucking scoreboard.
Yeah, another successful kill from the Spuds. Penalty kill's looking really good.
Yeah, they've done a nice job. Nice job on the kills tonight. They did give up the one here in this period, or excuse me, last period, to make it 3-1 on a bouncing puck. And you know, there's always things you want to work on, right? And you learn those things from these first games when you get out and play somebody else besides just banging it around against yourselves in practice. So Corton now with the puck in the corner. 3:37 on the clock. Wayzata is able to pick up the puck. That's Noble. Noble goes up off the glass. She's going to send it, and we will have a restart back to the right of the goaltender. Malin Erickson has done a nice job. It's 35 out of 40 as she's made her saves on the night, and we are down to that 323. Sorry, John, go ahead.
Yep, she's made quite a few saves today. You don't see 40 up on the shots quite often, but she's doing well.
Yeah, and back-to-back games here for Wayzata, and I don't know if that plays a little in the wear of the tires, but they had a nice win last night against Fergus, and ran up against probably a little bit quicker team here with the Spuds, as they've had the upper hand as far as shots here this afternoon, early evening game here at Moorhead Sports Center.
Yeah, and it's interesting to see they got Malin starting over senior captain goaltender Ella Podiak.
Yeah, Podiak, and she played last night, and
yeah, I suppose
early season probably just bouncing both goalies in there, give them a chance to see what they have. I know last year they played a few different kids in the net for Wayzata. Here, Casabud now with it. Oh, just glazes the outside part of the pipe here, and we're down to 2:31. Hansen now with it. She'll go back to her end, bring it around the net. She's going to come up. She's going to make the long pass to Mose. Mose tries to go back near. Oh, cross ice goes. Casabud was trying to be the next outfielder for us, or for a play there, but that one was a little tall.
Yep, she was showing her hockey vertical there.
Now Brewski with it. Brewski has the puck. Tries to make a move. It goes off her stick. Down to the corner. Wayzata trying to bring it up the near side, and they do. But Strami does a good job. Now it's on the stick of Hansen, who gets it over to Salvold. Salvold's going to shoot. Brewski with the try and get the tip. Can't quite get a stick on it as they battle behind. Now Brewski with it. Slides it out. There's Salvold off her stick. They're trying to get it out of there and finally get it at least to the corner. Hansen with it now. She tries to go. She dumps it back in deep. Brewski's going to win the race there. She still has it. Now it's on the stick of Hansen, who shoots. Oh, she hit the cross. Whoops. She hit the crossbar. Just about knocked myself out as I stepped on my own corn.
He was ready to celebrate the goal.
I wasn't. I actually was trying to get out of the way of the post and just about killed myself. But again, good play there by the Spuds and good opportunities here as I'm talking to myself. Am I still here, or did I get knocked out?
There you go. now we're good.
Hey, I knocked myself out. What the heck? So.
Yeah, a couple of good opportunities for Moorhead there. A couple of good bounces.
So we're down to a minute 14 here in the third. Still trying to get myself unraveled here. You better take it away there, John. Oh.
Yeah, we're coming down the home stretch.
Home stretch, trying to fall on the ground here in the press box.
Just trying to keep Mitch safe up here.
Oh.
Hopefully we can finish off this game in one piece.
Yeah. Minute 10 here in the third. 41-14 is a shot advantage for Moorhead. Face off won by the Spuds. Battling as Wayzata, as now Heeneman had a chance. Still has it. Melquist trying to go up top. Casabud now with it. She rifles one off a leg. A lot of bodies there in the middle of the ice and nowhere really to shoot the puck. As the Spuds here are completely controlling the puck here in the last. Very good third period overall.
Very good. Haven't been in our zone very much this period. They're keeping the pressure on.
Yeah,
the
really,
puck leaves, they get it right back in the zone.
You know, really just probably the PK situations or the power play for Wayzata. It's been in there a little bit. They've done a nice job. Bergstrom now with it down to 30 seconds. 5-2 Spud lead here as we battle here in the third period. Casabud now trying to eat a little bit more clock. Wayzata got a chance here. Oh, good save there by Crescent. Puck still bouncing around there. We're down to 10 seconds. Casabud sees that, and she's going to try and eat the last, just holding it along the wall as we're down to 5. And clock counting, and the Spuds are going to get their first win of the season.
It was a great game from the Spuds. They were looking good. Great start to the season.
Well, I think Casabud, I think Coach Kraft will have some things to look at, some good things, some things that he knows that they need to work on. Maybe as you look a little bit there, even in the end play, they got to do a better job. A couple of the goals that they gave up, they got to pick people up in front of their net. I guess the second one was a good shot from outside, but it's just picking up people once there's a puck bouncing around. But a good effort here by Moorhead. They'll take the 5-2 win any day on the opener here against the Wayzata team that came in here with a 1-0 record and will drop to 1-1 and a good start to the season.
Absolutely. Love to start 1-0. Doesn't get much better than that.
Nope, and good balanced scoring here as we got some different goal scorers tonight, as I believe we had 5 different people score.
Yeah, we did.
Which is a great showing for the Spuds. So next action for the Spuds, they will be on the road next Friday as they will take on one heck of an Andover team, and I think the Spuds will give them a good test. So we'll leave it at that as they got a couple games next weekend on the road. I believe our next home game will be in a while. We're going to leave it at that because I don't have the schedule in front of me. But so we'll sign off here, John, and once again, the Spuds with a 5-2 win over Wayzata, and we'll see you next time here on Spuds TV.